Hey friends, Gary here, and today I want to talk about camera bag, specifically this guy right here. This is the K&F Concept Alpha Sling Bag 10 liter. As we all know, camera bag is very important. Choosing the wrong camera bag can cause some negative effects when you are doing photography on the field. If the bag is too big, you'll tend to fill it up with useless gear and you end up having a lot of weight on your shoulder. If the camera bag is too small, then you cannot really fit anything that is essential for your photography, so you have to find that Goldilocks size. Also, you have to be mindful of the other features of the bag, the comfort, wearability, the overall functions of the bag. It must be perfect, otherwise that bag will be a hindrance for your photography experience. Now, the K&F Concept Alpha Sling Bag 10 liter here, I think is a really nice bag. It has a perfect capacity, 10 liter, and then it has nice functionality, great material, weather resistant, high functions and comfort at a great price. But the question, is it too good to be true? Is it actually worth it? Or does K&F Concept actually cut corners on some of important aspects? Let's find out in today's video. Quick disclaimer, nobody sent me anything. Nobody asked me to make this review. I just wanna make this review because I purchased this bag with my own money out of my own curiosity, and I've been using this bag, and I think I have a few things, my thoughts and observations that I wanna share to you, so that if you are looking for a camera bag, maybe this can be one of your consideration. Now let's begin by talking about camera bags. I have plenty of different kinds of camera bags. Some of them are dedicated camera bags, but some of them are non-photography bag. They're just regular sling bag that I converted into my dedicated camera bags as well. Now, one thing that they all have in common is that they don't look like a camera bag. I don't want people to know that I'm carrying $1,000 worth of photography equipment inside of my bag. So it is very important for me for my bags to be stealthy, inconspicuous, and don't attract attention. I think stealth is the key, especially for photography. Now, the K&F Concept Alpha Sling offers that. This bag actually looks stealthy. The design doesn't really tell people that this is a proper camera bag. So that's one reason why I chose this bag. But actually, there are plenty of things that this bag actually offer, and I want to share it to you all. First of all, the capacity, 10 liter. I think it is perfect, especially for smaller mirrorless cameras. If you are using bigger DSLR style cameras with larger lenses, maybe it won't fit, but for my usage scenario, which is very specific, I use micro four thirds mirrorless cameras and some other smaller cameras. This is perfect. I can carry two different kinds of smaller mirrorless cameras. This is my Sony ZV-E10, not a micro four thirds camera, but still small nevertheless. And then this is my micro four thirds Panasonic Lumix GX85. Two cameras with two lenses and some miscellaneous accessories such as my action camera, some microphones, charger, battery, things like that can fit into the main compartment of this bag. You can also carry two cameras with three lenses. If you don't want to carry the action camera, you'll have some space that you can use for an extra lens, or you can carry just one camera and a whole lots of lenses, probably around 4 lenses or 3 lenses. You can fit it in here, no problem. It has plenty of space. It does have a little bit of organization, but not a whole lot, so the entire thing feels like a giant bucket that you can fill with camera gear. At the bottom of the bag, there's actually a couple of straps right here. This is actually a dedicated tripod holder. This is very handy. You can attach small tripod or even normal size tripod right there, no problem. It's gonna secure it so that the tripod won't fall off when you walk around with this bag. There are also 2 additional pockets for organization that you can use for quick access. We have one in front right here. This has a little bit of organization. There are some pockets that you can use to separate your items. I use this particular area to store my ND filters, my batteries, my extra SD cards, things like that. I think it works perfectly. And then on the rear right here, we have like a secret compartment, this extra pocket right here for small etc items such as your phone or wallet, or even something small like your boarding pass for airplane ticket, things like that. This bag also features a nice, comfortable main strap that has this seatbelt-like material. It's not too terribly thick, but it is still rugged and strong in my opinion. And it also has this simple but effective shoulder pad for extra comfort. And then it also has this top grab handle right here for quickly grabbing the bag when you wanna go. The bag also features durable, weather-resistant material, and then it has nice zipper. It's not too terribly big, it's also not YKK, but it has some guards around the main zipper line, making it more weather resistant. The bag also features a removable inner divider right here. This is used for organizing the content inside of the main compartment, your cameras and lenses, and also to add a little bit of padding protection for your gear. If you remove it, then it's actually very nice because you can then use this bag if you don't need to carry a camera as your regular everyday carry sling bag. So the main purpose why I bought this bag is because I want to use it as my dedicated everyday photography bag. In my channel, I do plenty of everyday photography vlogs, POV vlogs where I go to locations, try to exercise my photography skill, trying to find some nice compositions in those locations, and end up with some good pictures. If you want to check it out, you can go to the link above right here. But yeah, this bag actually works nicely for that purpose. But I don't think that the bag is limited only to that purpose. I think this bag will also work great for travel photography as well as a personal item when you're traveling by airplane, for street photography bag to carry your smaller street photography cameras. Even for landscape photography bag, you can use this as well because of the tripod attachment. I think that's very useful. So yeah, the applications, I think it's very flexible. So now after using this bag for a few weeks, I want to share what I particularly like from this bag. And first of all is the inconspicuous aspect of the design of this bag. It doesn't scream camera bag. Again, that is very important for me. I don't draw too much attention when I'm using this bag on the field, and that is a top priority for me. And then also the bag is lightweight. That is also a high priority on my list because I will be wearing the bag for a long period of time on the field. If the bag is heavy and combined with the heavy camera gears and lenses and all that stuff, it will make for a terrible photography experience. So I'm thankful that this bag can shed off a few, ounce of weight from my shoulder. Next thing that I like, wearability. It's very comfortable to wear this bag thanks to this simple but again effective shoulder pad right here. It's not too terrible on my shoulder. I don't feel that it's cutting or, hitting a weird angle on my shoulder or my neck, things like that. No problem at all. And also the top grab handle right here. It's useful for when I want to grab the bag quickly on the go. Another thing that I like from this bag is the tripod holder on the bottom. I think this is a game changer because previously when I want to bring my tripod with my non-dedicated camera bag, I have to jerry-rig some kind of a tripod holder mechanism using cable ties, keyring, and also some carabiner, and it's not pretty. It actually works and I can use it just fine, but a dedicated solution like this is just more simple and easier to use. Next thing that I like from this bag is the intuitiveness of the design. It just makes sense. Here's the main compartment. Here's how you access it. Here's how you take out your cameras and lenses, and then here's the front pocket for your batteries and extra cards and filters, and then here's the rear pocket for anything non-photography related. It just makes sense and makes the whole experience of using this bag very smooth. Storage and capacity is also the thing that I like from this bag. I think 10 liter is the sweet spot. I can bring just the right amount of gear without that obligation of trying to fill every nooks and crannies of these bags with extra lenses and gears that I won't actually use. So yeah, 10 liter, it's flexible enough, but it's still also not too big, just perfect. Weather resistant material is also a plus for me because when I'm on the field, sometimes it's raining, sometimes there's bad weather, things like that. And that peace of mind with the weather resistant material can really help me to be more confident when I'm on the field. Last but not least, price. It's very affordable. I'm not saying that this is cheap, but this is definitely more affordable compared to my other dedicated photography bags. So this is great news for many people, especially people who just started photography and want a budget-friendly camera bag. I think this is one of a great choice. Now, I want to be objective to you and also mention the things that I don't like from this bag. And there are actually a few. First, material. As I mentioned before, the material is actually rugged, robust, and they are weather resistant. However, you get what you paid for that cheaper price, and the material actually looks kind of cheap as well. It doesn't look like, you know, a classy, luxurious product, but I'm not saying that it's low quality. It just doesn't look that great. Next thing that I don't like is the zippers. I mean, the zipper is very easy to operate, but sometimes when you push the zippers to the edge of the bag, it started to catch on to the base of the main strap right here. And when you want to access the zipper, it starts to become difficult, and that's kind of annoying. Next thing that I don't like is that the bag isn't actually slim. It's quite wide, and that is because of the inner divider compartment. This is not a big deal, but sometimes I prefer bag with slimmer silhouette. Another thing that I don't like is the branding of the bag. It's quite in your face right in the front of the bag. It says K&F Concept right here. If the branding is a little bit smaller and if it's placed maybe on the corners of the bag, then maybe it will be better. Now, regardless of the negative points that I just mentioned for you, I think this is still an amazing bag for the price. You definitely get what you paid for, but you get a highly functional bag that is rugged, weather resistant, it has the right capacity, and it has a nice set of features. So, in conclusion, I can really recommend the K&F Concept Alpha Sling 10 liter for people who are looking for a smaller camera sling bag with great features and great price that doesn't break the bank. So yeah, I'm really happy with this bag. I've been using it again for about 1 month, and I will continue to use it in the future. And yeah, hopefully it will also stand up to the true test of time. And when there are things about wear and tear and durability, when I use this bag, I will report it on my future video. So stay tuned for that. And that wraps up today's video. So that is all for my review of the K&F Concept Alpha 10 liter sling bag. Hopefully this has been useful, informative, entertaining, and inspiring as well. Now, let's have a little bit of a discussion down below. Please comment and share to us what is your favorite camera bag. And also, if you have any question, comment down below as well. Also, don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video, subscribing to my channel down below. And if you want to support my work even further, consider using the affiliate links on the description below. Use the super thanks button to make a small donation to my channel. Or if you want to purchase my travel photography course called Simplifying Travel Photography, the link is also on the description below. It will be greatly appreciated. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.